We just got breaking news that DMX passed away today.
God
Well, yesterday. I want to get you guys' perspective on his music career and his influence in the rap game.
Okay, I'll go first because I'll say, man, DMX, man, for one, shout out to him and his family, man. I hope everybody's heads is up. I know it's a hard time for those guys. But, man, he was one of, like, the most unique rappers we probably going to ever get. Like, you can't say nobody sounded like DMX. You can't say nobody brought the energy like DMX, you know. And that's why I think the legacy he's going to leave on the game is, like, he was DMX. Like, he's going to always have that stamp in the game. Like, that was that dude. Like, I mean, he made motorcycles cool, in my opinion. Like,
he really loved people.
You know what I'm saying? You know, when I see a motorcycle gang, I think of DMX. I think of the Rough Riders.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they still kicking today, man. So just, man, that's a hard one, bro. Like, even in his kind of short acting career, man, he had some good movies, bro. Like, he really had some good movies, man. And just the whole energy he brought to the game, man, that's always going to be respected and remembered by me.
I always did have
And I want
DMX. Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
I ain't mean to
no, you good, bro.
Yeah.
I want to also second that what Joe said, man. R.I.P. to DMX, man. That's a really hard pill to swallow, man. And I want to say, to me personally, he was very influential as a person and to the rap game. Because like Joe said, when you got to the core of it, it was really his energy. You know what I mean? The energy that DMX brought to the table, not just not on some songs, but every single song. You know what I'm saying? And him transitioning into the movies. You know what I mean? And having the same energy. And in my opinion, he was actually a pretty decent actor. You know what I mean? It's some rappers or some athletes that turn actors, and it's just
That's my baby girl.
You know,
Yeah, you fire, bro.
So I definitely, man, I definitely hate to hear that, man. But at the same time, one thing I've been saying recently is just like, even though somebody's gone, man, at least they ain't got to deal with that bullshit in this world no more. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they ain't got to deal with what's going on no more. So, you know, R.I.P. to DMX, man, and I appreciate everything you done, bro. I appreciate everything you done for the rap game, everything you done. You know what I mean? Outside of that, all of that, man. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely prayers out to his family and friends and his contemporaries, like with anybody he probably just worked with.
Shout out to Brenda, Letitia.
Oh, too soon.
This nigga's really.
Oh, wow.
No, but like, we were having a discussion like, you know, about just like the shit that artists that we came up on had to go through to just, you know, get in like the prominence in the rap game. Like, he was really like, no pun intended, a dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a dude that we still listening to his music like it just came out. You know what I'm saying? Dude that was selling out like tours like across the country. Like, people that don't even speak English singing his songs word for word. Like,
yeah, like the I want to say is Woodstock when he had
was
like,
it? Yeah,
it was like millions of people.
Yeah, bro. Like stuff like that.
Rocking
like,
the crowd, bro.
Did he ever do Coachella?
That might have been what it was.
I think he had,
it was one of them big ass concerts.
I remember when him and the 504 boys and the Rough Riders going out.
Yeah.
We was a little kid.
He was debatably the best rapper in the game when he was hot.
No,
he was the best rapper in the game.
He probably was.
He was there. Then, you know, he brought other people into the game. Eve, you know,
Mary J.
Man, yeah, all of them got, you know,
I just want to say, you know, he been battling pretty much his whole life with addiction. Man. So you know what I'm saying, this is a good it's a lesson, you know what I'm saying, like
within itself.
You know what I'm saying? Go get some help, you know what I'm saying? Cuz this is, you know what I'm saying, y'all got families, you know what I'm saying? Just go out there and get some help, because, you know what I'm saying, nobody want to see nobody pass away over something that, you know what I'm saying, can be prevented.
Yeah. And also people that look up to you also.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, because a lot of people looked up to DMX, believe it or not. Like, he was actually a figure in the rap game.
Yep, I agree. And then I had seen...
It's more about just getting help, man. That nigga, he's had drug issues multiple times, man. This nigga, we didn't have scares of this nigga almost dying like 5 times in his career. So it's like, it's more than just getting help. And you got to make sure you're surrounded by the right people, that you know, have the right people in your corner, that the people in your family care about you,
Real
things like that.
positive motivation.
You can go get help, go to rehab, and you know how many people relapse after that. You know, so it's more than just getting help, man. You gotta help yourself too.
But at the same time too, it's also personality based. Also, is more on the everybody's different. You know what I mean? So your addiction may not be my addiction. Vice versa. So it's like DMX. He made we talking about a guy that has money. You know what I mean? So it's all about if your temptation level, the person you are, how well you handle yourself, because even if you could be surrounding yourself by these people, you could try to get all the help, but at the same time that could just be so stuck in you. You know what I mean? That you just can't shake it. You know what I mean? You just can't let it go because everybody's different.
Yeah.
When you find addiction, you like find that every day.
Every day, all day.
Any split second you can have a relapse.
Yep.
And it's an interesting story I heard. He said that he got addicted. Allegedly got addicted because the person who introduced him to rap is the same person introduced him to drugs.
I seen that too, that he was supposedly smoking with the guy allegedly, and his first time he was just saying like he didn't do nothing. I think he said he was like 14. He's like he didn't do anything. He didn't do no type of drugs. He didn't do smoking. Like he barely even drunk. And he went over to the guy's house and they were chilling and they were smoking. And he was just like, he took the first hit and he just knew it wasn't right. You know what I mean? And he was just like, man, ever since then,
it was laced with crack or something, the weed he was smoking. And he didn't know. Mm-hmm. And
that's why I don't trust people.
That shit crazy, bro.
I just want to say, like, as far as the rap game, you don't have to do drugs and stuff to be a great rapper. Like, you don't have to, portray that stuff. Like, some of that stuff, just leave that shit alone. Like, nobody want to see that shit.
And to piggyback on what DeeJay said, he's 100% right. Like OGs, like big homies, let's stop talking about being good role models and and what we want to do out in the community, and then wait until somebody died to be like, oh well, I wish I would have, or I'm gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to these dudes while they're young and like really show them a different way out. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just break this cycle. You know what I'm saying? Instead of keep buying jewelry, stay fresh. That's what we came up on. But like, let's buy land. Let's stop doing drugs. Let's promote education. Let's like, you know what I'm saying? Let's really build each other up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let's really do it. Let's not just say this shit just for the podcast and like, just for a good look. Like, you know what I'm saying? We been losing niggas like way before DMX. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've lost so many rappers to freaking gun violence and drugs like over the past just last year alone, like, you know what I'm saying, the past 5 years. So I propose